Hi, Homeschool Planet users. Robin here. Happy August. It's crazy how fast this year is going. We just wanted to make a really quick video and update you on some of the things engineering has released recently as everyone preps for the new school year. You will see I have a new background. We released 8 new themes in the past couple days, and so those you just go to theme and colors. Our new ones are always up near the top. We wanted to have some more child-friendly, student-friendly, teen-friendly backgrounds. These look pretty bold, but a lot of them are actually, I don't know, I love these, and I don't think anyone would call me a snake gal, but I absolutely love this one. But I'm a Navy gal, so there you go. All right, one of our new features is we have added the much requested sticky note. So you just pop widgets to note. Any color you select across the top will be the color of your note. You write in and there's your note. You can, as always, adjust the length. Widgets are found on the right side of your screen and across the bottom of your screen. If you are not a widget person and you feel like they just take up some screen real estate, I hope you know you can always turn them off. If you go in to your primary profile and you go to the login tab, you can click the button that says do not show widgets for the primary login, and then no widgets. I am actually not going to change that because I'm going to be happy. I have a sticky note obsession. I may or may not have a whole drawer dedicated to sticky notes in my desk that my kids like to mock me about. But okay, resources. Now you will see there are buttons along the left-hand side next to each of your resources. If you click on any of them or on the top button, you will have the option to archive or delete. The top button is a radial button, so it'll select all, and whichever you want to do. If you archive, they'll go to your archived resources list. If you delete, it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm going to say, no, leave them alone. And I'm going to leave them there. But you can now finally mass delete your resources. In reports, we released this, but you know, we watched the tickets come in and realized things we have not communicated well enough. Now, if you go in and make a report, there is a header across the top. It'll always tell you when the report is generated. As always, you can go into customize. You can say who the report's for, when it's for. Do you want to show notes? Completed, uncompleted, both, blah, blah, blah. You can set all those as you would like them to be, and then you can either print it, as you've always been able to do, or you can email it directly. So we're thinking this will come in handy if you have someone to report to or you want to send some evidence of what you've done. You can just email that directly, type in the email address, hit send, and off it will go. Another new feature that is really recent is if you go into Settings, General, and you go to the Display tab on the bottom, you have the option to show classes subjects. If I could speak, wouldn't it be great? On the calendar. So right now, this says no. What that means is if I am looking at my calendar, I only see the title of the class. So in this case, Ancient History-Based Writing. If, however, I were to go into Settings, again, General Display, and I were to say yes, that would now show me what the subject is, so English, followed by the class title. So one of the keys to using this is if you don't enter a title and you just use subjects, you probably want to see those subjects, so I would probably not turn them off. If, however, you do use class titles to make it clear exactly, so it's not math, it's algebra 1 or, you know, analytical geometry, whatever it is, then you might want to turn those subjects off, and that just saves you a tiny bit of screen real estate, especially if you're in the app. And then my most favorite update of the week is if you go into any of your students' profiles, there is this list called classes. And so what this does is it gives you a list of the classes your student is in for a particular school year. You can always print that list, but now if you see, oh, this is the class I'm looking for, they are clickable and it will take you directly to the first page of that particular class so you can find what you're looking for. So we love our engineers around here. We're super excited about some things that are in the works and coming, and about the things they have done for us recently. I hope you've all had a really wonderful summer and have a phenomenal school year. If we can help you, let us know. Have a beautiful day.